I'm Betty White, and the 5 o'clock whistle is fantastic.
To a great moment in time.
Does that mean what I think it means?
Yes, sirree. Are you ready? Yes. Ring bells. You come down to this. Tell that slave driver. Tell him it's going to be a rock and roll weekend. Is that true? Well, here we go. It's your weekend. That is working for the weekend. La, 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 la. What the hell are you talking about? Friday! Are you still high? Friday! Finish. Brace yourself. Yes!
Hello, this is Good Man for Good Man Radio Show on this Friday. I'm sorry I ain't done the show in a while. There's been a lot going on, and we went to our first drive game. If you've seen some of my pictures up on the Facebook / Man 45, you've seen some of my pictures up there. You can see the picture of the man up there too. He got a new mask with a Greenville Drive logo on it. It was a pretty good ball game. Got to see a 2-run home run go up, but the Drive lost that game to the Bowling Green affiliate of the Kansas City Royals, I think they said that was. It's a pretty good game opening for the first time because they didn't get to have opening night before. They had opening day of the day on Wednesday, on May 5th. Boy, a lot going on. Wrestling, oh my God, the ratings for that show the Wednesday night were through the roof. Over 1.9 million. They took over the number one spot. Thank you for that. That cage match was awesome. It was blood and guts, but it was actually a War Games match, if you want to call it that, whatever you want to call it. It was all through the roof. When one expected what was going to happen at the end of the sucker, but it was awesome. They tore that ring apart. I have never seen the turnbuckle come apart and be used until in this match. They went overboard for this wrestling match and everything. I got to set up a date and time. We're going to have to set this thing up. And sometime next week, I'm going to get David Osley on my show. We got to get that worked out and some deals with that sometime next week. I can't do it this weekend. Got Mother's Day coming up this Sunday. It's Mother's Day weekend and everything. Happy Mother's Day, all the mothers out there and all the kids and has kids, and happy Mother's Day to the people who have the little pets and doggies or whatever they have. And that's all I have in their life, kitty cats, dogs, whatever. But I'm going to see my mom on Sunday, and I'll be back Monday to definitely do a Monday show. I don't know, I might try to throw in a Saturday show. I ain't figured it out yet. I got to work this Saturday. Unless something changes, I don't know about it. Never knows with this work here. A lot of work now. But I love doing what I'm doing here with y'all, coming to you live. Well, not live, but actually recording here from Greenville, South Carolina. Home of the Great Man Radio Show, where it's been begun and produced and everything. I'm the owner and producer of this show, and I always will be. And it's like I'm hoping to maybe get my big break on radio sooner or later. I'm hoping that's coming. I don't know. But the more I do this, maybe it'll help me out somewhere. Who knows? But I know my good friends over going Broadway, they do a wrestling podcast. They've been doing belt raffles and all that stuff, and I never can afford that stuff. I don't want to, I like to have a lot of spots to maybe get a chance to win one, but I ain't no hope of that happening. The only belt I would love to have is the NWA World Title or the television title of the old NWA and the TNT title they have now. That's only 3 belts I would love having in my collection. I used to have the old WCW big gold one long time ago. What's I hung on to that? But I love the NWA World Title and the NWA television title and the new TNT television title, whatever you want to call it that. I have it now in my video game now. I kind of changed my belts around a little bit. Brought the AEW, the AEW World Title, the AEW tag titles are in there now, and the TNT title. It's kind of cool. I brought all them in there. I got Darby Allin and some of the stuff. I got Kenny Omega now. I have Dustin Rhodes, Cody Rhodes, Darby Allin, Sting. You name it, I have it in this wrestling game. We go from NWA Worldwide and NWA Mid-Atlantic Championship Wrestling to Jim Crockett Promotion NWA Pro Wrestling Ring, and then the AEW Sideshow, and then we got the women's AEW Championship now. But I have only a pay-per-view as them and wrestling an AEW ring in the women's division. I have Thunder Rosa and Dr. Britt Baker. I don't have anybody else from there because it's hard to figure out all these wrestlers. Plus, you got to have much room and stuff for all these creative wrestlers, and I have rent out a room. But it makes the game fun. It's, I got all these legends, and there's sometimes I have them end up facing the Four Horsemen. It's funny when Cody Rhodes went against Arn Anderson and Tully Blanchard with Dustin. It was funny match. I wish I had War Games on this thing, or actually the whatever Blood and Guts. They need to come out with an AEW game. It'd be fun. Put two rings together and they go at it. Come on. It'd be the funnest game ever. I do that all the time in wrestling now, in the wrestling game. Or I throw them up against Cage. And I had Britt Baker and somebody go into a cage match. That's the Hell in a Cell. That was a fun match. Throwing in every direction. But they can't get the girls to bleed in the game. That's the bad part. Only the men does. I beat one person so badly they would have been a major dark red. I was throwing chairs and everything. I have a Dula Butcher in the game. That's kind of cool. Getting off the target here. The Braves won yesterday against they swept the Washington Nationals. We had a pitcher, Anoya, whatever his name is. He had a grand slam for a pitcher, home run. He had a single home run the night before, and then he hits a grand slam. Like the next couple of nights later. Wow, they had a lot of home runs in that game when that grand slam hit. Ozuna hit one out, and it was all a mess. And Ozuna got a grand slam the other night before. They didn't get no home runs in this last game, but they won. And I thought they was going to give it away when they put Luke Jackson in. Unless they never put him in. That's the big, problem. It's a big mess when you have to put Luke Jackson in. I mean, every time they put him in, he'd lose the game almost for us. This time he didn't, thank God. But, no, I don't have much going on today. Not much, But it's kind of sunny, cloudy day outside. It's kind of in and out. But, it's been nice here in Greenville. It was a nice night at the drive game, and I see a good home run go over the Green Monster, into the Green Monster, they call it at Greenville. Getting all these little things coming up on the phone here. My show is brought to you by Coke Zero. Coke Zero. And by Sonic. Order ahead all summer long. Online on the app of Sonic. Drive-in. Had pretty good food, good hamburgers. Go check out Hip Burger over on Malden on Butler Road. On East Butler Road. I think that's right. Off of 385 over there. Or you can go another ways down Lawrence Road and get there. Which way you want to go there. It's right up above Malden High School there. Right next to Bojangles. And with a doctor place and a Bojangles right close to it. Right there on Butler Road in Malden. Barbaritos over on Taylor's. You go check them out. They're pretty good still. They're always good as the one over here in Greenville over in Pleasantburg right next to Pizza Artista. Another good pizza joint. Go check them out. I always try to give a shout out. They give new stickers out. I have mostly all the stickers they have had given away at the Hip Burger. I didn't get the last one for the May 4th Be With You. That was going to be a big Star Wars thing for me that day. And I watched as much of Star Wars movies that day, too. I'm sitting back here, just enjoying the things. Coming up on Darlington Raceway, they're going to have a big lot of throwback cars, a lot of legend cars. They're going to be in this one, paint schemes. It's going to be a cool night for that at Darlington Raceway in Darlington, South Carolina. Not going to stay on here long. Just give a couple shout outs to Happy Mother's Day, my mom, and Mother's Day, my wife, and everything through talk. Trying to figure out. Still need to take a picture of the bat. My name's on the bat. Looks like I'm playing for a major league team where they got the bat. Looks like scripted it. But it's happy anniversary to me for my major league Louisville Slugger bat. I didn't even know there were all kinds of different bat companies until I saw M and some other companies, and there's a lot of different bat companies. These major league baseball players, or certain ones like Louisville Sluggers too. They've been around for so long. And they got some big time legend bats in there. I even got the whole Hank Aaron's bat and Acuna Jr.'s bat. When he changed the bats, and they have the black one that he used in there. And everything, and it's a cool place to go see. If you want to learn about, how they make baseball bats and stuff. They even have the Shoeless Joe Jackson bat. Louisville Slugger. I love they held that one. That's a legend. And plus, it's my great-grandma's first cousin. Or her dad's cousin, too. That's part of family history here. I need to go sometime. I should have made my way around. But where he was at, I couldn't get to him at the Greenville Drive game. He was on Field Street, across from the stadium. And I would love to go down there and check them out. But I didn't get there. But oh well. I'm going to try that next time. Sooner or later, we'll make it back down when they are open up the Shoeless Joe Jackson Museum here in Greenville, South Carolina. It's a very good place to go when they get it back and reopened after they remodeled and moved and everything and set back and got it straightened back out. That whole area is changing like everything downtown. But and then I'm doing pretty good. All right, this is Greg the Man for the Greg the Man Radio Show. I hope everybody has a great weekend. Try to do a Saturday show. If I don't, I'll be back on Monday. You know how that is. This is Greg Man. Hope everybody happy Mother's Day weekend. Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers. This is Greg Man for Greg Man Radio Show. Peace. Somebody get me out of here. I hope it's Greg Morton. All righty.